Think we're going to see a wave of foreclosures? Think again. I'm Metlis with Watson Realty with your Tuesday tip. Now that forbearance plans are coming to an end, are you concerned the housing market will experience a wave of foreclosures like what happened after the housing bubble 15 years ago? This is why that's not going to happen. There are fewer homeowners in trouble this time. After the last housing crash, about 9.3 million households lost their homes to a foreclosure, short sale, or because they simply gave it back to the bank. As the stay-at-home orders were issued early last year, many feared the pandemic would impact the housing industry in a similar way. Many projected up to 30% of all mortgage holders would enter the forbearance program. In reality, only 8.5% actually did, and that number is now down to 2.2%. As of last Friday, the total number of mortgages still in forbearance stood at just over 1.2 million. That is way less than the 9.3 million households that lost their homes just over a decade ago. Most of the mortgages in forbearance have enough equity to sell their homes. Due to the rapidly rising home prices over the last 2 years, the 1.22 million homeowners currently in forbearance, 93% of them have at least 10% equity in their homes. That 10% equity is important because it enables homeowners to sell their homes and pay the related expenses of selling instead of facing the hit on their credit that a foreclosure or short sale would create. The remaining 7% might not have the option to sell, but get this. If the entire 7% of those 1.22 million homes went into foreclosure, that would total about 85,400 mortgages. The probable number of foreclosures coming out of the forbearance program is nowhere near the number of foreclosures that impacted the housing crash 15 years ago. The current market can absorb listings coming onto the market. When foreclosures hit the market back in 2008, there was an oversupply of houses for sale. It's exactly the opposite today. In 2008, there was over a 9-month supply of listings on the market. Today, that number is less than 3 months supply. Here's a graph showing the difference between the two markets. To quote Ivy Zelman, the likelihood of us having a foreclosure crisis again is about 0%. That's today's Tuesday tip.